I would like to call to order the Winthrop School Committee meeting of Monday, February 26, 2024. We are meeting in the Harvey Hearing Room in the Town Hall, 1 Cove Square, and this meeting is being televised live. May I have the roll call, please?
Yes, Ms. Leonard. Mr. Lettieri.
Here.
Mr. Martucci.
Yes.
Ms. Petrie. Mr. Puritan.
Here.
Ms. Barry.
Yes.
Ms. Powell.
Present. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Lettieri, can you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have no delegates or visitors tonight, and we have no one here for public comment. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of February 5th, 2024?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Lettieri, second by Ms. Petrie. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any nays or abstentions?
Abstain.
Noted. Motion passes. May I have a motion to pass warrant SVW 24-13 in the amount of $354,159.23?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Lettieri, second by Mr. Puritan. Sorry, threw me off because I was going to give it to you. Any discussion? Hearing none, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Mr. Lettieri.
Yes.
Mr. Martucci.
Yes.
Ms. Petrie.
Yes.
Mr. Puritan.
Yes.
Ms. Barry.
Yes.
Ms. Powell.
Yes. May I have a motion for payroll warrant SPW 24-17 in the amount of $893,453.67?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Berry, second by Mr. Puritan. Any discussion? Hearing none, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Back to the list. Mr. Lettieri.
Abstain.
Mr. Martucci.
Abstain.
Ms. Petrie.
Yes.
Mr. Puritan.
Yes.
Ms. Barry.
Yes.
Ms. Powell.
Yes. May I have a motion for budget transfer in the amount of $7,652?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Motion by Mr. Martucci, second by Mr. Lettieri. Any discussion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call?
Yes. Mr. Lettieri.
Yes.
Mr. Martucci.
Yes.
Ms. Petrie.
Yes.
Mr. Puritan.
Yes.
Ms. Barry.
Yes.
Ms. Powell.
Yes. We have a request by MindEase to use the buildings and grounds for a family Zumba night. May I have a motion, please?
Second.
Motion by Ms. Petrie, second by Ms. Berry. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays or abstentions? Ayes have it. We have a budget subcommittee report.
Yeah, it was a quick meeting. We have another meeting scheduled for, I think, March 6th, and I think we'll have more information then, but just getting started. Numbers are coming in, and look to see where we end up this year, which I think will be fine. And the numbers for the 25 budget will start to work its way in the next couple of meetings, so that was pretty much it.
Okay, and with that, we will segue to the superintendent's report.
Yes. Some general updates. At the next school committee meeting, I will be asking for a vote. I want to bring back a little bit more information and a specific date. I believe it's going to be June 5th. However, we want to add a half a day for the elementary schools only to the calendar, and the purpose of that half day is going to be for very specific training on a newly adopted ELA curriculum. We have not adopted the curriculum yet. We're still in that process. I'll talk about that in a second. Didn't put it on this agenda. I will put it on the next agenda, but just to keep that on your radar. We are in the midst of continuing our Power School trainings. That's our new student information system that we're transitioning to for the 24-25 school year. It takes a full year to train everybody and to take all of our data and get it transitioned into the new system. It is a much more powerful system, hence the title Power School. It offers many, many more opportunities for our staff and for our families in terms of communication, utilizing the Power School to communicate with teachers as well as understanding your child's profile and how they're doing in school. More to come on it as we finish our training. We will be rolling out training for parents, which is, I believe, video-based, and parents will be able to easily access it, but we'll do a presentation on that prior to the end of the school year. We did a big Wi-Fi upgrade utilizing ESSER 3 funds over at the Gorman Fort Banks. We needed all new access points. There's a lot of difficulty in that building because of the cement walls, and with all the technology that we now have and all of the curriculums, that we have that are online. We were experiencing lags and just had nothing to do with the bandwidth, but it had everything to do with the Wi-Fi connections, being able to get through certain walls in the building. So we had Balsam come out and did that entire upgrade over the vacation. Things went well today. We have a few little glitches, but it has nothing to do with the improvement in the Wi-Fi and more with our staff's understanding of how to reconnect certain apps and Chromebooks and whatnot to the system. So we were happy about that. When I talked about the new ELA and reading curriculum, we have been in motion with that for several months now, reviewing multiple options for the ELA and reading curriculum with many key stakeholders in the buildings, teachers, reading teachers, elementary teachers, specialists. Hopefully this week, we're gonna narrow down everything they've looked at, and I believe they use the Curate system for some of the recommendations for the curriculum, which is the state's first look at all the curriculums that are out there, and they sort of line them up for schools, so you can take a look at the profile of each curriculum and see how it meets your needs. Then you can pick 3 or 4 of them, bring them back to your school and have your staff go through them all. And then eventually figure out, of all these curriculums that we're looking at, what are the 2 that we think are gonna be the best fit and why. And they're all vetting that out amongst themselves. There have been multiple vertical and horizontal meetings going on. We still have work to do. I give a big shout out to the staff for the amount of time they're putting into this before school, after school, evenings, during prep time, to really hash out what is gonna be the best curriculum. And that's another item that will be brought before the school committee as a presentation. So I talked to the subcommittee. We have 2 servers in the district that is the hub of all of our information. They are what I would call circling the drain. We've known that. We've planned for that, utilizing some of our ESSER funding for some of those big one-time purchases. One of the servers that we thought we would get through the end of this school year with has been flashing us that we will not. So we have reached out and received quotes for that to get it done. It's about $29,000 to do it. We did anticipate that in the ESSER 3 funding, so another big sort of capital project that will be covered. We have not awarded the bid yet, but I believe we'll be doing that next week, so that hopefully during the April vacation, they'll be able to swap that server out and get us back to where we need to be in terms of all the storage of our information and the accuracy of how things are coming in through our systems and getting out to each building. Athletics is hot this week. Girls basketball tonight at 6 o'clock, which hopefully many of us are going to get to. They're playing Bethany Christian Academy. It's their first tournament game. Girls hockey is home tomorrow night at 6:10. That's a tournament game against Westford Academy, so 6:10 down at the rink, so hopefully we can get a lot of people there. Staying on girls hockey, we had some really great awards this month for the end of the season. All conference, Talia Martucci on the girls team. All-stars were Sam Demento, Amelia Spencer, and Riley Toes, so congratulations to our girls hockey all-conference and all-stars. Boys hockey tournament game is also this week. We have a lot going on. Wednesday down at the Mike Rizzioni Center, and that's at 6 o'clock. We are facing Tri-County. Staying on boys hockey, we had some really good announcements. Coach of the Year, Dale Dunbar. So he's our boys hockey coach and received that award. MVP of the season went to Peter Silverman, and Billy Hayes and Mikey Donahue were both named all-conference. And we had all-stars for the boys hockey, Phil Boncory, Mike Hogerson, and Colin O'Leary. So congratulations to the boys for that. Girls gymnastics, another shout-out, Coach of the Year for the conference was Peter Gobiel, so congratulations to Peter. And for our NEC competition results in gymnastics, Zoe Ray placed 3rd with bars, and Izzy Rice placed 4th on bars, and Macy Warstack placed 4th in the vault. So good showing for our girls gymnastics team. Indoor track for the end of the season, all-stars for the boys were Liam Kennedy, all-star for the girls, April Ferguson, and then we had a state meet, and at that track state meet, Liam Kennedy ran a 1.33 in the 600, which is very fast. So kudos to him. And Ariana Capuccio jumped 15 feet 8 inches and she advanced to the finals. That's a lot of height, 15 feet 8 inches. Staying on my report, next school committee meeting, I'll also be bringing to you the a proposed 24-25 school calendar. Part of the teachers' contract has me work with the union to go through the dates that we're, able to have. I think it's gonna be similar to the calendar. One of the major ones is similar to the calendar we have this school year, which is a start before Labor Day. I'll have both of those options. I'm gonna vet them out with the leadership team, talk to the union, and then I'll bring them to the school committee meeting for you all to approve at the next meeting. School improvement plans, those presentations are gonna begin on the 11th and the 25th. So on the 11th, the middle school and high school will come. I'm gonna have those school improvement plans in your hands ahead of time. And I think I talked to you about potentially having any member of the committee that has questions about the school improvement plan or things that they would like to see highlighted if they don't see it in the school improvement plan PowerPoint that the principals will be providing to you prior to the meeting. I'm gonna have you likely reach out to Laurie or I to get that information to them so that we can help alleviate a bazillion and one questions, but make sure we touch on what the committee members would like to hear, if there's something missing, or if they have some questions that they'd like clarified beforehand. So we'll get those in your hands ahead of time. The Fort Banks and the Cumming School will present theirs on the 25th. And next budget subcommittee meeting is March 6th at 3:30, which at that point, we should have some more detail in the budget and be able to start to really hone in on both the level service. We may not have for that meeting the needs-based budget, but just giving you a general understanding of the level service need. The needs for level service definitely will be at the next subcommittee meeting. And I think that is all that I have.
Do we have any homeschool applications?
We do not.
Do we have appointments, resignations, retirements, postings, or leaves of absence?
No. Thank you.
No new business, no unfinished business, public relations.
Public relations, I believe, they're in the back of my packet. The Winthrop High School PTC is raffling a St. Patrick's Day scratch ticket wreath worth $200, filled with scratch tickets. Those chances are $5 each. It's posted on the school's website, and you can also reach out to the high school if you would like to purchase one of those. There is also a mass health support event at the E.B. Newton Lyceum Room. That's on Pauline Street at the E.B. Newton, and that is February 28th from 1 to 3. They'll be assisting folks in enrolling in mass health, answering questions about mass health, and they will also take walk-ins at the intake center at the Harbor Area Family Resource Center. But if you want information on mass health support, show up the 28th between 1 and 3. You do not need an appointment to come in. That was all I had for public relations.
Any other public relations?
Fort Banks PTO has a trivia night on March 1st. That's at the Elks. It is from 6:30 to 10. There's food included with the ticket price. There's a cash bar. And they've got a raffle including a trip to Cancun as one of the raffle items. So that's
Nice.
happening.
The Winthrop High School Drama Society has an open show on Thursday night for the kids that are getting ready for Drama Fest. I believe it's free for the public, and it's a great opportunity for the kids to perform in front of an audience before they go to competition.
It's always a good show.
Yep.
Where is that?
It's at the Winthrop High School.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Couldn't tell
Thursday
if I
night.
got that confused with, there was one that's in Woburn at some
Yeah.
point.
So that's the actual,
That's the
the
competition.
actual
This is like a
thing,
dress
Okay.
rehearsal that
Dress
they do.
rehearsal,
They
yeah.
like to fill it up, so,
Sure.
yeah.
Anything else? May I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Petrie, second by Ms. Berry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any abstentions?
Nope.
Nays? Motion is adjourned.
Okay. I'm flying out of here to get.